Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I want to talk to you about what you've all achieved. And I want to say thank you, and I want to say how happy I am, and I want to say how grateful I am. In 2015, I did a video, and I'll link it down below, where I was talking about my experience, first time going to a legislature, to talk about right to repair, or any issue that mattered to me, and how aggravated I was when I was told by someone there that they were told by an opposition lobbyist that when I replace a fuse on a MacBook or an InnerSill chip or whatever, that I'm turning it into a PC and misrepresenting it as if it's still a Mac to my customers and defrauding them. Right to repair is bad. You should be scared of it. They're going to hack you. They're going to break things. Things are going to explode. And several of you contacted people at the legislature after I did that video. It didn't do much because at the time I had 1,000 subscribers. It died. A few years later, around 2018, we made the same push again. I had approximately 100,000 subscribers at that point, and I recorded what it was like speaking with everybody about the bill, and I made the same plea to all the people subscribed here, and it got a little bit further, and then it died. Unfortunate, but admittedly expected. This year, I did a video encouraging people, after several years of right to repair advocacy, to contact their state legislator. And once I had 1.56 million subscribers and I started making these asks, things started to go a little bit differently. The New York Senate Rules Committee just voted to send the New York Right to Repair bill to the floor. A floor vote could happen as soon as tomorrow. As soon as tomorrow. And the reason that it got that far is because all of you who have been watching this material, who have been talking with your friends and family members and coworkers and everybody else about right to repair, got it to be an issue that people aren't able to ignore anymore. The erosion of our property rights as more and more companies in the medical industry, in the agricultural industry, in laptops, cell phones, automotive, try with each passing day to stick the tip in just a little bit more and take away your ability to keep your product for longer so you have to buy a new one, is not something that can be ignored anymore. And that's because of all of you that talk about this issue on a regular basis, all of you that actually emailed or called your legislator. And there's one more ask that I have of you today. Since this is something that was voted on to move to the floor, if you live in New York, if you could contact your senator at the link down below, where if you put in your address, it will tell you who your senator is to make life easy. Tell them why you support right to repair. And don't ask me, Lewis, what do I tell them? You've been watching this channel for long enough. You understand the issues. You understand that you want the ability to go to somebody but the dealer when something breaks. You understand that you want the ability to save money. You want the ability to not have stuff tossed off into some e-waste container where it winds up just getting, dumped in Africa and set on fire somewhere by some company that's probably pretending to be green or e-waste friendly. And you want a future where you actually own what you buy. I think we're finally getting to the point where we have the numbers and the strength in numbers to make our voice heard and to actually get across some change. And sometimes I will get these over-the-top comments saying, thank you so much for fighting for our rights, or thank you so much for bringing this to our attention and making all this progress and blah, blah, blah. And no, I'm sorry. I can't accept that. I'm sorry. I'm just a random guy that yells into his camera about things that matter to me. I don't have any power. I never had any power. And I was never the one really doing this. You all, the people listening, the 1.56 million of you that listen and do something, you're the ones that have the power. You're the ones that are creating change. And you're the ones that deserve the credit for it, especially this. So smile a little bit, because we got something passed that in the past never even remotely budged at all to the floor for a vote. And if you're able to make this one final push, this one last time, we might just get something done. And at the end of the day, maybe all it required for something good to happen in New York was for me to leave. It's kind of like when you buy a stock and the one thing that was needed for that company's market cap to double was for you to sell it the day before. Yeah, I've been there before. I'm kind of enjoying this nice outlook out here. It's very calm. It's cool. There's no sirens. Everybody's kind of nice to each other. I'm enjoying my little landscape over here for a bit before I continue on my trip. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.